It's about to go down, people.
A lot of people are here. It's a good environment.
You want to set up here today to kind of showcase the community.
Are you trading up just because you want to have that high-end card to sell, or you just want to hold it just to have it?
But is it prospecting or are we
Gambling?
Is it gambling? I took the perspective of I need to get to know more people and like have conversations with.
This is one of the things like, oh, you want to make this deal? I'll put you on my video. Like, nah, I'm okay.
Y'all ready for Dr. Strange? Just a question. Are you ready, bro?
See, and then he had it signed by him.
No, when they cut Darth Maul in half, I literally yelled out. No!
If I would have known BGS has more value long-term wise, I think I would have went that route.
But do you have certain cards that you know you're going to hold on to?
Yeah, FD, man. I'm in it for the long term.
JD, what's up?
Oh, hold on. Damn.
Hold on. We got to change some things here. Hold on. Let me get this thing right. Background right. First off, I'm going to go in a different direction. Who won the game today that you went to?
Ah, man. Don't even bring that shit up.
No, really?
Yeah, we lost. The one game we went to, we lost. We didn't win today. So
you got that JD in the background?
Yeah, my room. I literally got home. So that's why. Did you zoom in? If you zoom in, I'll take it off.
No, we're good. No, we're good.
But yeah, man. No, you zoomed in. I'm taking it off. I don't like the that shit is whack. What's up, big fella?
I want to play something that just happened on TNT. I want people
what's
to
up
hear
with the green shirt? What's up with that?
This is the T-shirt, man. What's wrong with the green shirt?
Bruh, ain't nobody never seen you wear that color in my life.
Dude, I wore this one day at work where I was doing something and somebody said the same thing. Man, what you doing with not a collar on? Like, I'm chilling. Tomorrow's Memorial Day, man.
Oh, yeah. That's over here wearing. What they say?
Okay, listen to this. I don't think you've heard this.
Which one? I heard. If I think I know what you're gonna say.
The cat man, because I call the Ant-Man, but Karl Anthony Towns is addressing the media. It looks like he's in a hallway or something. He hasn't even made it to the podium. And he starts talking about something in particular. Listen to this.
Post-game sound in the hallway or outside the locker room, so let's listen in.
Like I said, I know I'm putting... I gotta laugh. I'm putting up to 1,500 shots a day. And
dude said he's shooting 1,500 shots a day.
And to be having these unfortunate bounces and these looks that are just not going in, it's
he's playing like trash right now, bro.
I'm glad. Confidence-wise, we just got to keep shooting.
But we also have some.
Skip past Rudy Gobert. Then we're gonna get back to the people on the stage. Draymond Green says he's capping.
Those last 6 minutes when
Draymond is on people's heads, man.
We gotta raise all of them.
Hey, Ernie, you know what cap is? Cap? Yes. Capping.
He lied.
No, nobody's shooting 1,500 shots a day right now. I'm surprised that you would wonder if I knew what that meant. Cap. Yeah. These guys getting old, kids. So I'm not sure if they're telling you to explain it.
I've 1,500. Listen,
first of all,
1,500 takes you. It takes you. Okay, wait before you go there.
Listen, Kenny's gonna break it down.
I never took shots. I did makes. So to make 300 in a day takes about 45 minutes. So if you're taking 1,500, it's going to take you about 2.5 hours. And you already practicing shooting right, so it's cap.
No, the thing that
where can we throw the cap right now?
And the thing that's funny about him saying
why would you lie about that?
Man, I would not lie about that at all, man. You just take it on the chin, bro. Like it's over. I'm not gonna say it's over, but it's over.
Over, dude. It's over.
It's over. I'm not gonna say it's over, but
today Kyrie and Luka had amazing games on these dudes. I think both scored 30 or right around 30.
Yeah, man. Every time these dudes score FD, it just demoralizes them. Like, it's crazy.
They took over the fourth quarter. You knew that was coming. Like I was sitting here thinking, there's no way they're gonna lose this game. And I will say, Anthony Edwards stepped up.
No, he did. He played
a bad game in the first half and closed the gap on that thing. Really stepped up.
Did. I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend like he didn't. He did his. But I mean, FD, this is his first run in the playoffs. So I mean,
But
what
my
do you
thing
guys
is,
expect?
dog. This is my thing. Talk like it's your first run.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You ain't
Come
lying
to
about
the
that.
situation in a humble manner. Talk like anybody else. We've seen other people that have been there, bro, who don't act like this too.
Bro, Shea's a perfect example.
What's that?
Shea's a perfect
Yeah,
example.
yeah, but I think it comes from somewhere. I've always thought that a player, I could be wrong, that talks a lot is insecure about something. Because other than that, I don't know what you're talking about. So at least I saw today in the post game interview, guy seemed started to seem pretty humble.
That's a sad part. You gotta get humble to
You got
realize
to get
it.
taken to the woodshed to get humble.
Mm-hmm. That was his last week when he started that.
Like, hey, he even said in the post game, "I've been through a lot. I can't be down. Someday in the future is going to be brighter." So I can at least, when you're talking like that, I can respect that. When you come in talking about, "Oh, I got Kyrie and I'm doing this and I'm going to do that," come on, bro.
No, you ain't
These
lying.
guys were playing championship level basketball when you were 10 years old, man.
You ain't lying. You definitely not lying. But I mean, look, as long as he knows it's he needs to humble himself, then it is what it is. That just goes back to Steve Kerr when they were working him out in the draft a few years ago. Talking about Hugo
That's why
Harder.
he didn't come. They labeled it workout, but it's about that interview too. It's probably some stuff he was talking about.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, that just tells you a lot. I'm not like he's still got a bright future ahead of himself. Like there's no doubt about that. But you got to go through it. You got to go through the fire. And right now, this is his fire. This is his moment of being humble.
JD, you know, it's starting to look like Dallas about to win a championship.
Bro.
Because you know Boston, to me, Boston just cannot. I don't see Boston matching up with the team, man. And don't let Lively come back and be active again. So you got Gafford, Lively, PJ Washington.
Who you going for with if that happened? The series is not over, but I'm saying like
this series is over. It may not be a sweep. I think it's going to be a sweep, but this series is over.
But who you think the Indiana? We don't even need to talk about that series. That series
that's
was
over with. That's over with.
They just got that's cardio.
It's swept. I think
that's the Eastern Conference cardio finals right
but
there.
Again, Indiana shouldn't even be there,
Bruh.
So they've had they had Miami, people hurt. Who else did they play after that? I was just looking at this earlier today.
Nobody good. Nobody good, bro.
I think every series somebody has been hurt. And then with the Pacers coming, they have Milwaukee and teams that are hurt. All in the East, a lot of injuries have dictated that the Pacers are in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm. You ain't lying.
But Dallas is about to win a championship.
Somebody comes but you talking about he ain't gonna ever win a champ? I'm even surprised they're this good. I'm even surprised that they're this good.
Charles Barkley talked about too, the pickups of Gafford and who's the other guy?
Lively's the one that not Lively. PJ,
but the pickup of Gafford and PJ Washington.
Bro, that's wild, huh?
Those dudes are problems, man. And Gafford was running with your boy Poole earlier this year. Watch. Think about that. You go from Poole to real ball. And Draymond even asked him tonight about that. What is it like coming out for a game that's almost meaningless to now you come out and you know you're gonna win?
Yeah, it's a huge difference. At least now you have a sense of like worth. Like, okay, now we gotta go in there thinking like we about
to go. That's why this dude's playing hard. Like the head thing, and Gafford was blocking shots and changing that paint.
Bro, it's always about a situation. If you're able to get out to the stressful, like winless, losing situation, and going to like basically going to the championship, like you're gonna take it to another level.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, you got all. It's just crazy that
Kyrie came down to get that 3 to tie the game up. That looked like it took all the win out of Minnesota's sails.
I'm telling you, every time they score, if the Minnesota just looks to the bench like, what are we doing? Like, there's nothing we could do.
Like they're not being coached well.
Yeah, they're not I don't think they're mentally tough for this series because they're supposed to take these hits. That's how it's supposed to be. This is a conference.
Luka hit the shot over the defensive player of the year. Would you think about sitting him down? Would you think about doing something else with him? He's already a defensive liability with these guys.
I would. So this goes back to like the Giddy situation. This goes back to the matchups, like Giddy and all the past matchups. You got to sit your ass down, bro. At that point, like if you're gonna play, you better do something to make him. Meanwhile, like I would have just went small and went Nas Reed
Exactly.
and just go from there.
Exactly.
They already lost. They already lost Lively. They were playing Dwight Powell. Like I don't know. I would just take him out. I mean, he could play the beginning, the quarter, game, whatever. Do what you gotta do. But once it's crunch time and y'all gotta win, you know, you gotta take that. You gotta take the hit. Just come off the bench and be the best teammate you can on the bench. I mean, I don't even. And then Ant-Man. I mean, Ant-Man. And then Cat over here.
Cat is horrible,
bro. He is capping like there's no tomorrow.
And then you come out here and start telling fabrications. Man, you just out here. Yeah, I'm putting up 1,500 shots a day. I don't know,
bro. Well, like, what would you? If I was a player, I would not be saying that. I'm like, I'm making like 500 shots, 1,500. Come on, bro.
But he looks like. I hate to say this, Cap. Cat comes across.
Cap.
I should call him Cap. Cap comes across as a dude who just doesn't tell the truth when it's tight, his back's against the corner.
Oh yeah, you ain't lying, bro. You would definitely ain't taking him anywhere. If you about to rob the bank, you definitely don't take his ass FD. You about to get caught.
Hey, I get right block away. Can you get out? I'm by myself.
Yeah, I'm like, thanks for the company, but I got this from here, big fella. Like, you about to tell everything.
That's the one shame is that Anthony Edwards doesn't have this help.
Don't go there, FD.
But tonight he played well. You would have think somebody else would have stepped up.
But don't forget, last series we were all praising Cat and Rudy Gobert for getting them past Denver. Like, it's a different story now.
I still say Game 7, the third quarter, Denver was suspect, man.
Yeah, so
doesn't make sense.
Praise that we gave him last round, FD. You gotta grill him the same amount. Like, it is what it is. Like, you're a basketball player. Like, if you don't match up well with this team, you gotta find another way to win, find another way to impact the game. That's only fair. Because if we praising you last round, like you the best defensive player in the world, doing this to Jokic, blah blah blah, then.
But think about this. Let me read some stats out to you. Gobert played 29 minutes, shot 4 for 4. That's not enough. Bro, scored 9 points, won a -8 plus minus. This dude had no blocks. You paying this man a lot of money, bro. He ain't doing too much. Karl-Anthony Towns, nothing. Conley had a decent game, but he was -18 on the defense. He cannot stay in front of Kyrie. It's not happening.
I don't think nobody in that team can.
No. When he starts, but definitely Conley comes out, and you would think he would spare Edwards and let Edwards not be just tired as he has every game. Give him minutes where you can play some defense. Nas Reed is about the only person that had a decent game. Besides Catman, besides the Ant-Man.
Yeah, you were 100% correct. But again, all that chirping they were talking about game after game 7, FD.
I agree.
You can't go back now. Like, once you start to fire FD, you better find a way to pull it out.
I agree.
Put it out, because as much as they were talking before the series, like, it's gonna haunt them. It is what it is. I mean, they probably thought they're gonna like try to mentally like punk the Mavericks or something. Like, that's not happening. So I don't feel bad for them at all. FD. Like, this is what they wanted and this is what they get. So now they in a big hole, 3 down, 3-0. I don't think they're gonna come back, but we'll see.
If anything, they should show some heart and come out and try to force it.
I'm telling you right now, if Boston wins tomorrow, they gotta win on Tuesday. They cannot let this series go back. Bro, you're wasting mileage just going to Minnesota, and then anything can happen there.
Sweep.
That's what I'm saying. So if they see Boston sweeping, you might as well just start the finals next Sunday. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just let them get a few days rest on both teams, and let's start the finals on Sunday. Let's rock and roll. Because
if you'd have told me it was Dallas and Boston,
I would not believe you. Mm-mm. But now, the storyline's gonna be nice. That's gonna be one of the best storylines in the finals we're gonna have in a while.
Oh, because of Kyrie's going back home.
That's because this Kyrie, just based off Kyrie. Now, Tatum got his chance to win a champion. Like, this is really. I wouldn't say changing of the guard, but this is ushering another generation of like who's next up. Because if Boston wins, they might go on a dynasty. Dallas wins, who knows? 'Cause I don't know. But I mean, if Boston and Dallas do go to head, I'm going Dallas all the way too. Just off, Kyrie and
I
everything.
just don't see Boston winning that. I just don't see it.
Yeah, it's just Tatum just plays so
Yeah.
weird. Like I don't even know what's the word I'm looking. I can't even think of a word when I think of Tatum.
He's inconsistent and sometimes he lacks energy on the court.
Bruh, and I feel like maybe it's just the last few years, but honestly, I feel like it's Jalen Brown's team sometimes.
It is.
The way he
And,
plays.
hey, what's your thoughts on Brown not making any NBA first, second, or third team? That was the first thing I noticed when it came out. No Jalen Brown.
I mean,
I think he got robbed.
I think he got robbed, but I mean, they gave it to LeBron. Kawhi even made it. That was even. I'm even surprised Kawhi made the first team.
Yeah, Kawhi probably snatched his slot.
But Jalen Brown, he's just in a weird shit. This is where I think if they lose this year, if they don't win a championship, this is where I think we hear rumblings about them not working together. Someone's gonna get traded, like you
But
said.
I think someone has to be moved. You brought in bandages. You brought in Porzingis. You brought in Holiday. You brought in people. You got rid of a guy who's probably your, one of your better players. They've done things to keep Brown and Tatum together.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't win, you got to start. I would think, unless you want to pull a Sacramento Kings to bring the whole squad back.
Nah, because the East just gets 1,000 times better next year. Everybody's back healthy. LaMelo's back. It's things like that.
Come on, man.
Things like that happen. So
hey, what's your thoughts on LeBron being a free agent?
So he is now. That's what he is.
That's what his man said.
His man. Oh, I mean,
yeah, that's what his man.
They always
his mouth right quick.
LeBron always trying to.
And my thing is this: you're disrespectful to me. Why wouldn't you let the finals happen every year?
That's what I'm saying. He always does this shit
every year. What was it? Last year or 2 years ago, he announced he's a billionaire before the finals happened. Every year before the finals happened, he's not in it.
Yeah,
he's got to be part of it.
He loves it. He just loves the what's the word? Engagement.
Yeah.
And then you
us that you don't have anything to do with Bronny. He's his own man. He's managing his own career. But your boy is his agent.
Yeah, they ain't fooling me. I know they ain't fooling nobody. I know what they're trying to do.
See, this is the kind of stuff though that you get tired of seeing LeBron sometimes.
Bro, he's overwhelming.
Rather him be great as a player, and I hate making these comparisons, but since the season ended, have you heard from Embiid? No. Have you heard from Giannis? No. Have you heard from Klay Thompson or Steph Curry?
Well, congrats to him. He had a baby, but that's different.
But he announced his baby, and he did that 14 days later. This dude dropping stuff at his son's game, shooting. He's just a funny guy, man. I actually think, and I'll say this over and over again, I don't know what LeBron's going to do when he retires.
He's already putting himself out there in the podcast world. He's Mr.
Podcast, though,
I like it.
That thing?
I like it. It's not that bad. It's different.
That thing is dry, man.
It's not that bad, FD.
It's like two dudes sitting in the back of a camper talking.
It's not as bad as you think. It's different, but he just loves the. He claims he's not the center of attention type guy, but bro, he is
loves the center of attention.
He is. What's the word I'm looking for? He's slick.
Like when he was talking about, when he came out, and I remember this. He is telling the truth. He had guys on his own team hating on him. Not wanting to pass on the ball. I do remember this, his rookie year.
I can see that, but LeBron's the type of he's petty king, and he even admitted himself. So I don't, like you said, once he leaves and retires from the league, I have no idea how he's gonna survive, bro.
What he's gonna be doing is tweeting and jumping into everything.
Yeah, but that's him. He just wants to Mr. Relevant as much as possible. Because
Pacers and Celtics, real quick. Is Halliburton the real deal?
Man, I'm not gonna. I mean, like in terms of what, in terms
of basketball, bro.
He's a solid PG, but let's just be honest. Both of those teams had an easy run to the finals, to the conference finals. So I don't really think too much of it. I gotta see next year. Because I mean, if the Knicks was fully healthy, empty, this would be a whole different conversation. Totally. Or if even the Bucks
But
were.
you gotta get Brunson some help. Brunson is on the court trying to do too much.
Well, yeah,
You gotta get him some help, and it's not Julius Randle.
Yeah, they definitely gotta switch that whole thing. Like, you need 2 stars. It's showing right now. You don't need to have like 2 what's the word I'm looking for? Like top tier players in terms of like contract wise, but you need 2 players that know how to finish the game, handle business, because they just taking turns when it's like 2 minutes or less. They just going back and forth.
Well, you can see them talking to each other. You can see next time you're gonna bring the ball down. This time I want you to bring the ball down. You see them looking back and forth for each other's off.
What you think about? Did you? I know you heard what Reggie and was it Stan Van Gundy was like. These 2 are the greatest talented backcourt.
Van Gundy got excited and said some rap or whatever kind of stuff. And then today he tried to double down on it during the game. And Reggie Miller is not really if I was Steph, I would ask Reggie, like, what's up, bro? He says he's a Steph fan. Like, that's just not a statement that you make, man. I respect Luka and Kyrie and what they're doing, but let's not get this is when you get caught up in a moment, man.
Yeah, it's too early.
That hype train comes and you just jump on and just start saying stuff. These 2 men are bona fide in what they've done.
100%. They're right now. They're probably the most talented team, but ever you got to win some championships to be.
Yeah, you got to put something on it. Yeah,
because that's how I see it.
Polish on the brass, man. It's not happening like that.
It's not. I don't want to get too
But this is gonna help if Kyrie can win a second. This definitely helps.
I'm not saying that's why I don't want to say too much because I just want him to win a championship. Then I got a lot to say because man,
Air Weasel has a point. That is their job. But sometimes you can just say stuff that.
Well, it creates conversation.
Yeah,
that's all it is. But going back to Kyrie, if he wins another championship, I have receipts and I have things ready to unleash because this is gonna be like the biggest bounce back of any NBA basketball player.
Almost unbelievable. I know Harden and Kevin Durant didn't.
This. If you would have told me Kevin, out of all those 3 that left Brooklyn and Kyrie's gonna possibly win a championship before all of them, especially with the way he was going down with his whole little incident with the Amazon link, like. And James Harden over here can't even make it past the first round, and then they both didn't make it past the first round actually. So
that's why you keep playing the game, man. Keep putting in the work, playing the game.
Just don't let him win a championship because it's gonna get ugly.
I think Ant-Man's about to get out of Minnesota, man.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why he's not gonna jump on tonight. Damn, I wanted him to jump on.
Yeah, he's gotta get out of Minnesota.
You think he's out for sure?
Eventually, he has to go. If he re-ups with them, then bless him. This is his best shot.
He said, "Bless him." Like I know.
The biggest thing is like, where's Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert going?
Man, but it's just crazy. Like last round, we were praising him. Now it goes back to step 1 of like, get these bums out of here. You know what I mean? Like that's just how it works. That's just. I feel bad for them, but that's just how it works, unfortunately.
And then players like Edwards, you gotta really start scrutinizing that roster. Some of these guys gotta go. Not Edwards. What's the guy from UCLA?
Oh, Slow-Mo. Yeah, he got.
Yeah, Slow-Mo's gotta go, bro. What's his name here? Anderson. Anderson's gotta go.
Yeah.
He had a decent night tonight, though. He had 10 points, 5 or 6, 17 minutes. He had a decent night, but you need more than that. Think about who's disappeared. Shay's cousin. He had disappeared in this series. Tonight he was 1 of 4, 20 minutes. He disappeared, man.
I don't even want to say it, but defense is being applied, FD. It is crazy to say that, especially coming from the Mavericks. That they playing defense.
I think, like I said, when you get these big guys, you can't penetrate the lane. It started changing some stuff.
This is crazy to me that this is happening right now. Like I would not have thought that the Mavs would be basically right there on the cusp of making the finals. Like I just it would be really hard for me to believe that going into the playoffs. But now look going through it, man, FD. What a storyline this is gonna be, man. Luca might win a chip before Tatum. Oh man. And we were
I think Luka's about to win the chip before Tatum.
now that whole conversation of like Luca being out, it's just man, it just changes everything. Honestly.
I wonder how happy the Rev is.
Oh man, he's definitely happy. He just be he be messaging me talking about how this is da 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 da, this and that. I'm like, I still don't like Luca, but I got
Neither
no.
do I. But I
I
gotta
have
give him
no
his
choice.
credit. He's playing ball. He's challenging people, making people foul him. I love the way Kyrie went in the lane tonight and then stopped and made someone foul him.
Yeah, they're just man. But that's just like you remember when Kyrie got traded over there. You said it's Kyrie's team. I believe it now.
It is Kyrie's team.
It's definitely Kai's team. It's not even close. Now he grown from where he was at as a leader to where he's at now. Like
I agree.
this is crazy.
I was thinking that. I think when he was in Boston, he couldn't have done what he's doing right now.
Oh
He
no,
was that kind of player.
no. But I mean, when you got Luca over Tatum, I mean, it's night and day though. It's definitely
Yeah, it is night and
day.
day. It is night and day.
I just
And think about if Luka beat Tatum for the championship.
all that the national with the moving forward, Burbank, this whatever show's coming up, that changes everything. That change. I think if Tatum does not win a championship this year, I think his stock drops drastically to the
It
point
has
where
to. It has
like he
to.
just becomes a team
Yeah.
actor or something.
Yeah, it has to. And then Boston has to ask who's going to stay there.
Well, they already paying Jalen Brown almost 200 mil for what reason? You know. So man, it's gonna be an interesting time going to the national Burbank and so on and so forth because this is gonna this changes everything about the league that what's gonna happen if Luca wins.
I actually think most people think I'm crazy, but I think we're in a few years here or 1 year here before somebody's going to take off and win a few championships.
Dallas, if Dallas keeps the same team and both teams, if whoever comes out the East and comes out the West, if they find a way to make their teams better moving forward every year, then that's going to be your new friend. That's going to be the new dynasty. Because I mean, Kyrie probably only got like 3 years left, if that. So they got to figure a way. If they go double down, if they win this year and they want to double down and like, oh, we got to win it next year again, just because Kyrie's window's almost gone, then they got a shot. But the Celtics, I don't know. I don't know how much help you could give those guys. You already got one of the best defensive guards in the game, and then you got one of the unicorns of the league. Like, what else? What else more do you guys need?
Consistency. They would be a much better team if they were a consistent team.
Yeah, and then they almost lost again to Indiana. Like,
they're
playing
down. And if you watch the end of the game, the way they lost, I didn't feel like a lot of effort there.
Yeah, that I didn't even only watch one game, and that was the first game because I knew that series was going to be boring. That series is not entertaining to me at all. Even if they got Tatum and Halliburton, the star power on that series is like, yeah, it's dead. It's really dead.
Well, J5 Kid says, imagine if LeBron goes to the Mavs.
Oh, bruh, you better not do that. He just gonna ruin that. He just gonna ruin that team.
Do they get better or worse?
They probably get worse.
I think they get worse with LeBron.
Luke is basically a better scorer than LeBron at this age. At this age, but he just complains too much for me. He just complains way too much.
I just wonder still what's his motivation. Why is he still playing ball?
Who?
LeBron.
Oh, I was talking about Luka, but both of them. Yeah, you're right. He just wants to play with his boy. That's all. He really wants to play with him and see how it goes.
So he wants to play. He wants to play with Kyrie, and he wants to play with his son.
That'd be great. He better not do that. I'm tired of LeBron. He needs to stay. He needs to retire and let that shit ride because he's done enough. He ain't gonna win a championship anytime soon. So just call it quits and let's go.
I don't think so.
Call it quits because he is not winning a chip anytime soon.
Well, as soon as the season ends, hold up. LeBron just say he's open to being part of a shooter, of being a spot up shooter. LeBron says a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but he don't mean it though. He definitely don't mean it. I don't believe him at all. I do not believe that man at anything he says. So let's see what happens. Because
at the end of the day, this is making Jason Kidd look like.
Yeah,
He was looking pretty suspect at one point. Ever since he fake dropped the little cup of water.
That was it. That changed everything.
Well, everything after that. The last couple of years in Dallas, man, he was struggling.
Now he looked like. Well, I mean, he won a championship with the Lakers as a coach too, back in the bubble.
Yeah, yeah. So he's gonna have a player and possibly two coaching championships.
He's gonna be a hot. I think it is. I think that it's extended him too.
He might be able to go in the Hall of Fame one day. If they win this, he'll be able to go in the Hall of Fame one day as a coach.
That's tough. That might be. I guess we'll see. We'll see. Because if he wins this,
championships change a lot for a lot of people. You got to think Doug Collins doesn't even have a championship, and he's in as a player and a strong contributor to the game of basketball, whatever they call it.
But how? I don't even know how he got it.
I have no idea either. I think Jordan probably talked it up.
Well, you don't like Doug Collins or what?
No, he's cool, man. But he's not a two-time NBA Hall of Fame or Naismith Hall of Fame.
That's not. That don't sound right with me.
And you got to think what Jerry West is 3-time.
But Jerry West only won one championship, and that's
because Bill Russell was playing.
Well, he's the only player to ever win an MVP while losing a series. I don't even know how it's possible.
LeBron really should have won MVP. I will even say this. The year they lost to Golden State.
Oh, that 2015.
Yeah. Was that the Iguodala year?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think LeBron should have been MVP of the finals. Yeah. He had a crazy finals stat line and run. It was crazy. One of my favorite plays of LeBron is when he gets to steal. Think about the athleticism here. You know this play. He falls to his knees, keeps his dribble, stands up, keeps running, throws the ball as an alley-oop.
Mm-hmm.
Who can do that on an athletic basis? No one can do it. So whenever I see that play, I'm like, that dude's a raw-ass athlete. Man. He can but when you watch him play in person, though, as fast as he is and how he jumps and all that, LeBron's just eats at you, to me, with his persistence to be seen.
I'm telling you, he's annoying. I'm telling you. He's so annoying when it comes to that.
And if he does leave the Lakers, what's up with AD? AD leading that team, bro, ain't going to get it.
Well, I mean, at that point, they're screwed. I mean, at this point, they should just get rid of it. Like, they should just accept it and just be like, bro, we can't win with AD. Let's just trade him. And let's see where we can get from that. I mean,
yeah, it's wild.
AD is not somebody that I'm like, you could carry my franchise. You know what I mean? Like,
I would think not.
So I'm just like, all right, bro. Like, you could go.
So I went to the premiere show.
Yes. How was that one like? Was it? It was at the
Pokemon, man. A lot of Pokemon.
But this is at the basketball court. Yeah, the OG spot.
Yeah. I'm not saying that was a bad thing, just what it was.
Well, this is time of like a weird time period anyway when we get to the hobby of terms of like so I'm looking for. Like we're in a weird stage because like basketball's ending, then we're transitioning to football and baseball's still going, but nobody really cares about baseball like they say they do.
Do you see Acuna's out for the year?
Yeah, that's wild.
I didn't see the play. Let me see if I can find the play he hurt himself on.
But baseball is just baseball has got to watch out because the way the WNBA is going now, FD is WNBA's might surpass them soon because
I wouldn't say it couldn't happen. Could happen.
it's because they don't know. It just goes back to the marketing and then just trying to be relatable. I mean, I can't relate as a girl, but I'm saying this as a basketball fan. Like, okay, they're playing like everybody's playing well, and they're getting like all this publicity. But man, the NHL better be careful because the WNBA is gonna pass them eventually.
I hate to say this, but do you think it's because Major League Baseball has more foreign players? I gotta ask that question.
No, I just think
We're talking about being relatable.
I just think baseball is not a relatable sport in terms of like you and me can't go play pickup baseball like with random players. Like there's not a lot of like activities or you don't see a lot of like Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, or Otani like on commercials. And it goes back to what you're saying, like the foreign players probably.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You know, Otani betting on himself and stuff. So I don't think
Otani wasn't bad, man.
I don't think they want to bet on him either. But I mean,
bro. Acuna is on second. Pitcher pitches. He takes 2 steps to act like he's about to go to third. Pops his knee. He didn't even. It wasn't. This is non-contact. He's not running and sliding into a base. He takes 2 steps and pops his knee.
Oh shit!
But this is the kind of stuff I've been thinking. Like, I hope this doesn't happen to Otani. All I can do is keep hoping. Yeah, he takes 2 steps here, bro. Pops his knee. He's on the ground, rolling around,
crying like on the team. It's not good.
Ooh, it looks weird too. He kind of slid on the gravel of the. It just looks weird. Ooh, JD, it's nasty because he ends up bending back on himself. He stops and he tries to. It just looks weird.
It's he just canceled. He just what's what I'm looking for. He just tore his ACL, right? That's all.
Yeah. So he's done for the season. And what did he hurt 2 years ago?
Same thing. I think so. I think something like that.
Ooh, man, that looked weird. He took 2 steps, tried to stop, and you juke somebody in position. Boop.
Yeah.
His teammates in the dugout just staring out, man.
Yeah, he tore his right ACL in 2021.
Oh, this is his left knee, I think. He's pointing on the outside of his leg.
I was saying he's gonna be back to saying he's gonna have a better career than Otani. Now he injured. Oh my god! But it happens. I mean, he won it. Oh, did they win? No, he didn't win a championship last year.
No, bro. But he won a year. He won 1 a year. He was out.
Oh man, that's tough. And the Braves are doing well. Oh,
it's crazy to see how the Mavs had to go through a dogfight with OKC because OKC is a good team.
Yeah, OKC does. They match.
It's coming. It's coming, people.
Man, you ain't lying about that. It's coming for sure.
But the Wolves, all the shots seem so easy for the Mavs stars. It's coming. No, it's amazing how you can tear your knee and get up and walk off the field. That amazes me. I've heard it's a searing pain.
I would not want to know how to turn. I will not. I don't even want to know.
I don't even want to know. But I heard that in Achilles, man. It's a searing pain. Like and if you don't, like he can walk forward, but if you try to go left or right, he probably pop the other side.
Oh,
that's amazing, man. Non-contact. I was wondering, like, how did this dude do this?
Man, it's gonna be now. But still, like that don't. It's big, like so. So when it's baseball, it's like big news, but it doesn't. I don't know how to say it. It doesn't stay relevant for that much longer. Probably like a few hours. But when it's like basketball or football, it just weighs for like a few days. You know what I mean? So it's just I don't know. Baseball's just in a rough time. They're just in the middle of like I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Now I'm watching he got hurt 2 years ago.
Like what the same thing?
I'm watching that. This is the other leg.
Mm.
So 2 years ago was his right leg. Today was his left. Yep, he landed on his right and popped his knee. And then today he was running the bases, popped his left. So he's going to be 20-some years old with two knee repairs. He's going to become an infielder someday.
That's not good. Oh.
Yep, that day he was crying. Today he got up and walked off the field. Did you see the episode with Jeff Wilson? His recent episode, he goes into the Dallas car show and buys 500 cars in 3 or 4 hours for whatnot.
He did. That was it. Oh, I thought it was for a show. I saw something like that where he was just talking about.
Yeah, he has a whatnot coming up. 3-day whatnot, something like that.
3-day whatnot. Damn. Why would he do that? Oh, he buys. So what do you think about the 20?
The video was cool.
500 cars in 4 hours.
Yeah, I watched it. It was cool. I mean, he bought stuff that's interesting. He didn't purchase stuff that was like I looked at it was like duds. He bought stuff that was numbered. He bought stuff that was game used jersey patches. Some stuff that was autographs. Nostalgia cards with like King Griffey Jr., Barry Bonds, and he bought stuff that to me, if it came up on a whatnot, people would be interested in it. It was just interesting though. 500 cards on a timer in 3 hours.
Yeah, I mean, when you got it like that, though, if you're able to like take those, you're able to like make those, type of videos.
Yeah,
you know?
we know. Yeah. If you threw either one of us 20,000, we gonna make a video.
Don't even start.
we get at a video. I tell you, JD, you gonna spend 10 over there. I'm gonna spend 10 over here. We meet up. We make a video.
And plus, and when I say this, it's not like he just did it overnight. This dude's been,
he's been chopped.
He's an OG. He's an OG influencer. I don't want to say him. He's OG YouTuber.
So, I remember the first episodes of Jeff when he went to the National with a iPhone by himself.
Oh, that's what he did?
Yeah. He went to a National. This was a few years ago when he first started and walked in with an iPhone and was filming himself. By himself.
Nobody knew him?
Filming himself. And this is before people really went in and filmed a National.
I gotta find that.
Yeah, find some of his first episodes. Go to his channel, sort by time, look at his first several episodes. He's filming himself. He has no team. There's nothing like that.
Was it cool? Like you thought?
Yeah, I thought it was cool. At first, I thought, think about an environment where no one is at the National really filming, and you walk in with an iPhone. A lot of people do that, man. A lot of people wouldn't have the heart to do that.
They're like, this dude is wild. What's wrong with him?
They'd be like, man, what the hell? Why this dude? I tell people all the time. I had a friend that I still talk to back in the late 90s. He used to film everything in college, man. He record video of us at places and take pictures. And we were like, man, what the hell is wrong with this dude? And he was futuristic. Because not everybody's taking video and pictures. And we just thought like every time we saw him, he had a camera, so we just knew we were going to be posing. But what was the motivation? And he was like, oh, he even tells me now he just wanted to document and record those memories. But Jeff walked in by himself with the camera. Some of Sasha's early stuff, he walked in places with the camera by himself. Most people probably wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, but now, I don't know what happened to him. I wish he's still.
I'm pretty sure Sasha's somewhere still in the game. I wouldn't think he's out. Probably just doesn't make content. JD, you and I could not do this show, never do any content, and still be very active in cards.
Yeah,
We,
you gotta pick your poison, I guess.
yeah, we got Gabe saying, "What's up, FD? How you doing? What's up, Gabe? Today, tonight, and JD, how you doing today, tonight?"
I'm good. I'm good. But I'm just saying though, like when you have this, you build up your platform to where he was at and where everybody else was at. Like, why stop? You know, I can understand like if you're only at like a 400, 600, if it's not worth it. But if you're at that point of like 23,000 subscribers on YouTube and X amount of people on,
I don't disagree with you.
I
Probably
just
just a personal preference, but
yeah, I just think you just gotta keep going because at that point, all that work you're doing is just like what we doing, big fella? You know what I mean? Like I just feel like you just wasted like 2 years of your time or whatever. That's just me. I don't. Maybe I'm wrong. Whatever. I don't know the full story, but if I put in all that work, I'm gonna go down to the ship sinks.
yep.
You know. But that's just me. You know. I mean, people say what they want to say, but I wouldn't. I would not have stopped whatever it is. Maybe have personal reason or whatnot, but I wouldn't have stopped if they like. Once you get to that platform, that high of a platform and followers or subscribers, like you just let it ride, bro. Like you keep going and going and going. Look what a perfect example would be Jeff and Rob. Like they keep going. And even card collector, you gotta be consistent.
Yep.
But whatever. It is what it is. It's not like Rolf Cars is at 80,000 subscribers. Like
I remember when he was at 15.
1,500 or 15?
15K. I remember he was at 12, and I remember he was at 15.
Yeah, I mean, who else? Who's like an OG?
Oh,
Besides,
you still got Mojo out there, right?
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. Yeah, he's I don't know where he's at. I think he's at 53,
Mm-hmm.
which is cool.
Yep.
Who else? That's it. Who else is there? Is Mojo, Ryan, Card Collector, Raw. Yeah, it's like there's only like 4,
Yeah.
5. So whatever. So we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens because at the end of the day, FT, you got to be consistent and authentic, and everything's gonna flow through.
I believe in that. I believe in that. I've never been tempted to buy followers or anything like that. No, that's just not me.
I don't even know that's possible.
Oh, it's possible.
I don't even know it's possible. But eventually, the act got to give up.
Well, on social media and YouTube outside of sports cars, and they've explained to me it's pretty much the norm and accepted.
Nah, bro, I'm not buying no followers.
But
like I said, it's
but
better.
But JD, you don't get on YouTube and look at all these other accounts that have nothing to do with cars and think them people just grew organically.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather grow organically. Like
I agree.
Like the people that hit me up talking shit and like talking about all this and that and the good and the bad, like that's cool. I don't like, you know what I mean? The engagement. Me and Andrew always talk about this. Is just there's certain people, not naming any names, but certain people that we know have high follower accounts, but their engagement don't add up. You got
they can't get 25 likes on the post.
Yeah.
You got thousands of followers.
Hold on, bro. Okay? Some man is just mind blowing to me, bro. Yeah. And like they be talking like they the biggest. Like
I think they think you just gonna look at the first page and not every other page.
I'm telling you right now, if somebody got 20 something thousand followers, 15,000 followers, and they struggle, there's times where they get like 10, 30, then times it blows up because they're doing something, but it don't add up. If you have 20,000 followers, you got to at least average a tenth of that, right? So at least like 200,000 or something like that. But some people don't even reach it, and I'm just thinking like, bro, how in the don't make sense.
When you're savvy enough, and when people become more savvy on social media, you already know who they are. You just keep it moving. You can look at someone's page and they make a post, and it doesn't really work out that well. Like the numbers don't add up. You know who they are. It is what it is.
Do you believe in Well, you do this all the time, but at least your stuff is quality. But do you believe in posting? Okay, how do I say this? Yours is different. You're like the modern day sports center for the hobby. Like
I try to be. I want to be on top of stuff.
Yeah. You get you're
Let me tell you the spark of that. So I was doing this before we started the channel, and I would be on the phone talking to certain friends about sports for hours. And then I thought, man, maybe I should try to do sports talk radio or just start a channel. And so now if I see something like Acuna getting hurt, I don't speak on injuries unless I confirm what the injury is. Then I may talk about it, but I try to be a certain way with injuries. I try to be a certain way with children. That's why I haven't talked a lot about Bronny. Now, when Bronny actually becomes a professional athlete, it's probably a totally different game on Bronny. But I also think I come with what's the first thing on my mind. I don't sit here and mull over how am I going to say that or how's that. I come with whatever the first thing is that comes to my mind. That's what I put out there.
No, you're right. I 100% agree. But back to my since you did your little FD thing. But how do you feel about people?
Go ahead.
But how do you feel about people posting 15 times a day, just posting random stuff instead of people posting like maybe once a week or something, twice a week, but it's actually like quality?
How random is random? Like
I'm talking about like you posting like 4 hours about this a random card. Like a random topic somewhere here and there.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, to each their own. If they want to do that, that wouldn't interest me.
Your the social media savviness of FD.
Yeah, that's not gonna spark me, man. That's not gonna get me. And if like I really don't post about cars too often.
No, you don't. That's what I'm saying. You're the modern day sports center of the hobby. You be talking your talk. FD does add a little flavor to it. Like I told you.
I mean, to me, some of this stuff is right in your face, and people still want to go left on it. It's like, if that's what you want to do, it's all good. But we've all watched years of basketball. There's no easy button to this.
Yeah.
You can come out and dunk. Like today, when Anthony Edwards had that dunk, I knew they were going to lose the game.
Bro, that dunk didn't mean nothing to me.
No, don't mean shit, man. It's just 2 points. But we jump up as people novice or whatever in basketball. But it's just 2 points, man.
Yeah, that don't mean nothing.
I mean, that three that Kyrie hit in the corner, that step into 3-line 2 that Kyrie hit in the corner, that's a much bigger shot.
Yeah, that's you could feel it. You felt
and then the 3 that Kyrie hit coming down to tie the game.
But that's Ant-Man got to realize that there's levels to this. Like I was thinking like, okay, Shea. So I'm just gonna break it down. I'll tell you how good. So the tier levels of like Shea is like, okay, the best shot maker in the NBA that will demoralize you is Steph. No question. It's Steph, Curry, Kai, KD, so on and so forth. But Ant-Man got to realize that he needs to find ways to like score where it's not hard. Like when Shea scores, bro, FD, like it's crazy. Like he puts no effort into it and you feel it.
Yep.
When Ant-Man scores, like he puts like 110%. It is not easy to him yet. But that's okay because he's his fourth year in the league.
Yeah, he's developing. He has the propensity to be an excellent player. I believe if he gets with a good coach.
Yeah.
His coach is suspect.
If
he gets with a good coach that really gets in his ass right and talks to him and designs a team around him, give him some bigs, give him a real point guard like Conley, but he's younger, set him up correctly. Anthony Edwards could be phenomenal. But you got to stop all this showboating. That's what I call it.
Yeah, he needs to tone it down because you haven't won anything in the league to like say what you want to say. Like I get it's a free country, it's freedom of speech. You say whatever you want, but the league is going to take notice.
Like to me, I was personally bothered by that stuff he was talking to KD. And KD is the kind of person to laugh it off and be like, hey, man, whatever, it's all good. That didn't sit well with me.
Nah, that just
And I'm
shows.
just a spectator out here in the crowd. It's like, dude, what are you doing, man? This man is bona fide. This man is gonna finish top 5 scorer of all time. Nobody's saying you gotta be in all on the court. You can take it to him, but bro, when you go to the press, put some respect on the man's name. So, and then you want to say like, man, if I was a player and somebody said I was Michael Jordan, bro, that's shut down first day. That's shut down first day that I even hear that. No, that's not me, man. I don't. I'm out here trying to learn the game, do the best I can. You talking about the GOAT? That's not me. Don't put that on me.
Down. I was like, no, I'll just be like, no, not yet. I'll be like, no, I'm not. No, don't compare me. I just got here. Like, let me cook a little bit, bro. Like, you don't compare it. Come on, dude. You don't even. There's levels to comparing to the GOAT. Like, you got to go through AI. You got to go through AI.
And I still say he's more Dwayne Wade than anybody. But nobody
that's
talks
what I'm
about
saying.
Dwayne
That's
Wade.
what I'm thinking too. He's more AI Dwayne Wade. He's definitely not Kobe.
No.
And he don't even play like MJ like that.
And I remember against the Pacers when Kobe was like 21. Told you he was a very different player than Ant-Man.
Yeah, but you see the shot.
Ant-Man's like everybody else says, he needs to work on his mid-range. He needs to work on his 3. And he needs to work on his take you off the dribble move. And how do I finish at the rim?
He needs to look at Shea because that's how Shea is. Shea plays more like Kobe and MJ than Ant-Man.
He's polished.
Mid-range? Woo! Mid-range.
He's polished. Now, you talking about somebody putting up 1,500 jumpers a day? Go knock.
I believe that, yeah. But that's the thing. Cat, Ant-Man, and so on and so forth. This is what I'm talking about. They put their own pressure on themselves because the way they talking before they go in the series, like they won already.
What did you hear Shea say?
He didn't say anything.
Playoff run. Nothing.
He just said he said, look, I hope he held himself accountable and he knows what he got to do.
Yeah, and then when they got put out, he said it's on me.
Yeah, and then
that's the dude, bro. If you want to know who I'm riding with, that's the dude I'm riding with.
And that's why people don't like him like that because he doesn't have no fireworks.
He's not a rah-rah dude, man.
Yeah,
nothing rah-rah about him.
He almost if they would have won that game, FD, they would have had a strong chance of winning that series.
Finals and winning the finals. Yeah, they're gonna be there.
But that just shows that like everybody wants that spicy chicken pow pow, flavor.
Like I said, to me, OKC reminds me of the 2013 Golden State Warriors.
Man,
they got far, was playing against some future Hall of Famers, lost, came back, started handling business, won a championship in 2 years.
This is gonna be nasty.
It's coming. We got Josh Giddey, Super Collector, saying JF Dizzle. Why did Ralph and Kenneth Fornos break up? They look like they were so in love.
Oh, what? What is that guy doing anyway? Is he still like
Fornos? I don't know.
I know
he was taking some trips at one point. He came back, made a little content, and then I haven't seen too much from him. But people got to realize. I mean, let's be for real. Content is a grind. And so you got to ask yourself sometimes how you start may be how you finish. I don't know how Forno started. I remember sitting him at shows and talking to him. He was always a cool dude with me. But making content is not easy. G and I love making content. Like to me, do you have a passion for it? Are you doing it as the ends of a means to selling cars? I don't know why everybody makes content. I don't really even sell a lot. I do more buying and buying certain players. But I love being creative. G loves being creative. And we kind of enjoy what we do. And that's why it keeps going. But, I don't know why Fornos left. I liked him. I like talking to him at shows. We would stop and talk sports. I talk sports with him a lot at a show. So if Forno sees this, I enjoyed him a lot being out at shows. He traveled much more than I did. Also, that's a part of it that we don't even get into. The travel aspect is probably real for a lot of folks. It's not easy. So hopefully he comes back, makes some more stuff. I love to see what he does make or come up with.
Yeah,
that's me personally.
No, I 100% agree. He's one of the OGs too. Where him and Rolf used to be going.
Man. Yeah.
But I feel like you just got to be, what's the word I'm looking for? obviously the Warriors consistent, but you have to find ways to be relevant without being. You got to find ways of being Just take a page out of LeBron's book, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But you just got to find ways to be relevant,
Yeah.
still without making YouTube videos or whatnot. So like, there's things you could do. They could have easily just started a podcast or something. They could have easily done something like that.
They could have.
That's easy.
I actually wanted to see them do something like that. I thought it'd be cool. But it's just all about
because I mean, you got
how people start, what they want to do, and how creative do they want to be with it, and what else do they have going on in their life. These are some young guys too. What else do they have going on? I don't know.
I 100% agree because they're young. You don't exactly know what's going on, but Stephanie's another one. She took her content to another level.
You talking about Mama Breaks?
Yeah, she's doing something. She's doing something, but after. And I tell you this, I always say thank you for letting we do this the podcast together. But after I stopped making videos, it was hard to be relevant. You know what I mean? It's hard to stay relevant in the situation. So that's why every time we do this, I'm happy because we're able to have a platform together and talk what we want to talk about and still be relevant in a sense of the hobby. You know what I mean? So like I said, this goes back to finding ways to stay relevant.
Yeah.
You just gotta
and I like for me, I like doing different stuff. So I like podcast stuff. I like making content that shows. That to me, that's a totally different thing. I like doing content with Junior. That's a totally different thing because he runs that. I just react to him. He's being Junior, doing his own thing. I like making shorts and I just like just doing different stuff. And that's what kind of keeps it fun and relevant to me and new and fresh because like right now we're talking about Ant-Man. Next week we're gonna be talking about something else. Ant-Man gonna be at home.
Bro, he about to be at home chilling,
your feet up.
So we'll see how that goes. I mean, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen next week? But you're 100% right. We're gonna be talking about.
And then we're gonna be talking about free agency. Who's going to what team? Who's coming to Golden State? We're talking about a lot.
This dude always trying. This dude always trying to bring on Golden State somehow.
Bro, Golden State's not done, baby. It's gonna start this summer in the Olympics. Watch out, Steph clowns.
Bro, what's funny? Shout out to Draymond Green, bro. Like
I love him. He's
the ultimate teammate. Like
checking folks.
He'll never ever
what? Backward what?
Yeah, he'll never ever let anybody. I mean, Shaq's the same way too. Yeah, Shaq never let anybody talk bad about Kobe.
No, he always bringing up Kobe. Today, when they said backcourt, he brought up D-Fish and Kobe.
Yeah, I mean, come on, bro, D-Fish and Kobe.
But that's all he's got, bro.
But I'm just saying, like, I agree, but I'm saying, like, D-Fish ain't got a chance against.
No, D-Fish, the best thing he did was that left-handed shot against San Antonio.
But yeah, so I mean, Draymond is Draymond, but at the end of the day, bro, he is a ride or die for his.
And that's what I love about him. That's what I love.
He'd be like, man, Clay killed somebody. That's fine. we gonna cover it up.
What's funny now too? He's on Rudy Gobert's ass.
Oh,
every day he's talking about what defense he play. Oh, this defense player of the year. And him and Shaq look at each other.
He said, "Stop talking French." It's not we. So he going at him. But I mean, that's what Inside the NBA is like the best NBA show they have, but they gotta incorporate somebody that's been in the league for a minute. And Draymond Green's a perfect example.
I agree.
Because he's able to keep it relevant in a sense and still talk NBA. I mean, he was talking to Daniel Gafford about like the schemes that they had, like they did this, do that, like bro, like what?
Yep. And you see Gafford?
Yeah, he's like,
Gafford. I would have been just like Gafford. This man got 4 rings. I'm listening. And you can't mess with Draymond on knowledge, bro.
No, he's gonna be a coach. If he really wanted to, he could be a coach. I think he could be a coach. I mean, if he really like, and then he said that little statement last week. Was it this week or last week when he said like, if you told me to be with the Warriors for another 5 years and we lose, then go chase the ring.
He said that. Yep.
I'm like, oh damn. All right.
Draymond knows just what I know. You know what Draymond knows?
No,
they're gonna do more winning in the next 5 than lose.
Yeah, Clay and them are gonna be the last players possibly to stay on the team. And maybe Luca, the way Luca going. I don't see Luca leave anytime soon, especially if they win a championship.
Legend. Luka's a legend in Dallas, right? I say when they win a championship, Luka's a bona fide
Bro,
legend.
but come on, FD. Let's just bring it up before we get off. But you thought he was never gonna win a chip.
Yeah, I told him, but what did I say? He has to have a dominant player with him.
That is
And
crazy.
if he doesn't have that, he still won't win a championship.
They both need each other. I mean, do you think they still have? If Brunson was there, you think they win, or what you think?
They'd be just this far. The Brunson that's playing right now, they'd be just this far, sir.
This dude is crazy.
Jalen Brunson's no joke, man. Like I said, get him a bid, get him a gaffer, get him a PJ Washington post up in the corner, get him a Lively, and watch Brunson run it. He doesn't even have that.
He definitely needs like a Luca or somebody that does to score with him. You need a running mate.
But he needs some big men, man. He needs some people down in that paint actually handling some business. Not look at the guy at Hartenstein, man.
I really hope Kyrie goes to Boston and lights them up. I hope.
Because I really don't like Jason Tatum. You know how I feel about Jason Tatum.
Wait, who do you like more, Jason Tatum or Luca? What's on the FD meter?
I would lean towards Luca over Jason Tatum.
If you told me this 6-7 months from a year, 6-7 months ago, me telling me this, you would be looking at me crazy right now.
Remember a year ago, I had a few Tatum cards, so I let them go.
Oh yeah, you're trying to let them no, but I'm talking about the beginning of the year. You told me if I told you who you taking, Luca or Tatum, you would have been like,
I would have said Luca with Kyrie if Kyrie's balling. Kyrie right now is balling.
Man, I'm telling you right. I hope Kyrie goes
pull and hit more threes in front of people's faces than I feel like I've seen since Cleveland.
Oh, I'm telling you, dude, don't let this man make the final. This man loves playing when the pressure is heavy. You know what I mean? I mean, when you play against KD and the Warriors, no one's beating that team. And they almost, besides that, but if you put this man in the finals, he's like what 6-0 in the conference finals. He's not gonna lose, or 4-0 or 5-0. But the tougher it gets, man, he does not care, and he's gonna be the only one that's won a championship in that series if they play against Boston. Besides Drew.
Josh says if there's my true blue prism rookie card, Luka Doncic's BGS 9 on eBay went for 4 to 6.2K.
Damn.
When did you sell that? Because that card's got to be worth more than that now.
I would not sell it regardless, especially
True blue was it out of 199?
Yeah, I would not sell that, and I wouldn't sell.
I wouldn't sell it. That card's going up. It's jersey color too. That card's going up.
Yeah, he ain't losing anytime soon. But I mean, that is not going down anytime soon. But man,
I did pick up one Wiseman this weekend.
Which one?
Out of 35 purple pulsar.
The Prism. Oh, the Prism. Is it 10 or what? Or it was raw.
It's Pop 8.
A raw. I mean, a pop PSA 10.
PSA 10. Yeah. I got to offer this card. The seller offered me this card several shows ago.
And
I had bought some stuff today, and I was like, nah. I try to come in on a budget. I try to be responsible. Try to be. So I came in that day on the budget. Was this at Burbank? This might have been at Burbank. I already bought that Shaq. So he offered me this card, and I was like, man, no, next time. And then at this show premiere, I was walking by, and he said, AFD, I still got that Wiseman. And I came over, and he worked with me.
He's probably thinking like, damn, thank God FD was here.
Yeah, he's probably thinking, man. And he even said that. He's like, when I packed this, I thought of you because I knew you were the only person here that would want it. He said that. I was like, you all right, sir?
Man, it's coming. He's got to get out of there. Bro,
be on the move. And then
imagine if he goes to the Knicks.
There are places he could go, sir. This is what I'm saying. There are a few places he could go that really need an athletic center. And then we can see what he does.
Yeah.
But I think
that's going to be good.
I think he got some 2020 games coming. 20 points and 20 rebounds.
If he goes to the Knicks, that'd be solid.
To me, the Knicks, even if he went to Orlando, even if he went to OKC, it gives them more than what they already have.
But I don't think he gonna start. I think he could come on.
Oh, he doesn't have to start.
I think he could. Yeah, he could probably.
Yeah,
He
why?
could probably start, but I don't think he'll finish
Yeah,
unless he really like takes his game
yeah.
to another level.
I'm not even looking. He doesn't have to start wherever he's going next year. He has to come in and bust his ass in the minutes that he gets.
Yeah, deserve for
Yeah,
sure.
you gotta deserve his time on the court. Man, this thing is no. Like I said, it's no easy button for anybody. You can't just press the button. I got drafted 2 in the draft. I should be starting. It don't work like that around here. You just saw the Aces let go of their draft pick.
Oh, she was what, a number 1 pick or what was
Yeah, she was their first round pick.
Why they let her go?
I'm thinking it had. I don't know the young lady. I don't want to speak bad on her, but there has to be some attitude issue or something. Why would you let her go and keep the young lady from Iowa?
Oh, the other girl from Iowa was like, she's humble. She knows she humble.
She's humble and she bust her ass on defense. She was trying to D up Caitlin Clark the other day.
But just certain players that go in the league thinking like they made it all right. Man,
I noticed. I try to read body language and stuff when I'm watching stuff. When they went to the White House, this young lady was very quiet and was walking around. You know, you're in a group, but you're really walking by yourself. That's what I noticed.
But she wasn't gonna win any. Like, she didn't get a ring, right? She was just chilling.
Yeah, she was just chilling, but the whole team was in the White House, so she's going, bro. But they didn't give, and they did it real quickly. They said she was released. Then the Aces put up a thank you post and went right on. But there's something there.
Interesting. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean,
dude, how long do you think it's gonna be after Luka wins the championship to somebody find the true black 101 Prism Luka?
Or somebody has it if they did. It's not posting it yet. I honestly think somebody has it.
Yeah, what's the value of that card?
Well, Shea was what, 100,000?
Yeah, but man, Luka's gonna be.
Shea was what, like almost 200,000, right? So it's probably like probably $1 million. No one has that.
I would think $1 million. Somebody has to work that down. I would say $1 million. $850 to $1 million.
Bro, that'd be insane. $850 to $1 million.
Well, if you had that card, would you hold it or sell it?
If I'm getting $1 million right now, FD, man, I'll probably. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like, you gotta think about. To me, like, you gotta think about the future and everything. And if this puts me in a way better situation where I was yesterday and the last 6 months, and where I'll be in a year from now in a better situation, I'll probably do it. I probably would do it.
I would hold the card. If it was anybody else, I would sell immediately. If I had a early Wemby card, I'm probably sell.
But
Luka,
I'll have to take it. If it's graded too, man, if it's a 10, I'm asking probably 5.
You asking 5 what?
Mil. A PSA 10? I'll probably get it. Somebody's dumb enough to do it.
I think I would hold that card for the future. With everything that Luka, all the excitement about Luka, he's probably gonna have 1 championship under his belt. I might hold that for a little bit. I don't know. Let this economy get back better than what it is. That card may fetch you 10 million.
You wouldn't sell it?
Only because it's Luka. I'm telling you, if that was a LeBron card, a Wemby card, I'm selling. Only 2 cards I think I wouldn't sell if they were super rare. It's something dealing with Steph Curry and something dealing with Luka right now. That's just me. I'm on gambler, bro.
Shea, I'm holding Shea, but Luka.
Oh, Shea, I would hold too. But if I got a rare Ant-Man, I'm selling.
No, I'm letting go that man. But the Luka, I'm sorry, I'm selling it.
Hey, I can respect it. I might sit down, think about it, talk to my family, and do the same thing.
If it's hold on. If it's PSA 10 or whatnot, bro, like, I just gotta do it. Pay off my stuff, buy a house, and then just go to the next one. Am I gonna regret it? $5 million is kind of hard to regret, FD.
But you still got your chunk of change yet.
Yeah, I mean, $5 million is kind of, it'd be like, am I gonna beat myself up if somebody offer me 500? Now they tell me cash FD. I mean, I don't know if anybody got $500,000, $5 million in cash, but if somebody's been to do like 4 million cash and then $1 million, they Venmo me $1 million. Then like, as long as the IRS don't know FD, then
I think it's different cards though. You can never get that card unless you join a break or buy a box and get lucky. You never. How you gonna get a Nebula?
You're not gonna get that, bro. Like you're right. You're definitely gonna have to buy a break. You're gonna have to buy a case and pray that you're gonna pull a 101. And who knows? I'm telling you, somebody has it. We just do not. They just don't want to announce it yet until he wins a championship.
Because you know that stuff. Gold Tops 101 is still out there too somewhere, supposedly. And that's
I sent you that post from Coleman, right, about him having those two steps.
Oh, Coleman made moves on that. Those gold refractors, bro. It got me hyped. Woo!
I don't have one of those.
Man,
you gonna have one or what? Or you don't? You just?
I would like to go for one at some point in my collecting career.
Whoa! Oh, okay, that was a Tops. That was
a top super refractor gold, bro. Those are rare.
Oh, because this one's just a regular. This is not the chrome. This is a paper.
Yeah, this thing is rare. That paper one is rare. That's like a $10,000 card.
No, I'm looking at one right now, but it's just a paper one. It's nothing like chromey or anything.
Price is that like a $3,500 card?
BGS 9. So it's serial number to 2009.
Mm-hmm.
It ended at 4,000, which is I think is like cool.
That's a pretty good price for BGS 9. Those cards chip, the back being blue on the borders. It's all.
Which one do you have still? You had the Bowman, right?
After the regular one.
No, the one you found at Frank's.
Frankenstein. That was the white border one. But then I actually bought a blue border one that Steph signed.
Oh, you got it to sign it?
No, I purchased it signed.
Oh,
we did that USA Authentics or whatever it's called.
Oh, okay. Because the one you found at Frankenstein's is the Bowman 48, right?
Yeah, Bowman 48.
Yeah, the 10.
I still remember that day, man. I'm looking past G. We're walking down the aisle. And I'm looking, hold up, dog. What is that stuff? And as I squared up on it, you see something from the side, it looks pretty decent.
Yeah.
I squared up on it. It's the border still look right. I was like, wow. Then I thought, to tell you the truth, I thought the car was a counterfeit. So I looked at the front and I felt the paper, took it out of the corner out and felt the paper and turned around to the back, closed one eye and was just looking at the border like, I think this shit is real. I told G, like, I think this is real. What do you want for it? And we got into that conversation.
Bro, that card, it just sold. There's one that just sold for like $4K. So, I mean.
At one point during the pandemic, I got up to $15,000.
That guy.
A PSA 10 was $15,000. Yes. Then it went down to 10. Then it went down to $7,500. And when I picked that card up, it was like a $5,000 card, $6,000.
Yeah. Right now, it's going for $4,000.
It's gonna go back up, bro. That's because people think stuff is done.
No, that shit's going back up for sure. I mean, if I come, I'm just in a little hole right now. I'm chilling right now. I'm waiting because we might go. I gotta talk to you about some stuff moving forward anyway. But I think I might go to the national, and I think I'm just gonna save until I go because man,
that's move. You're gonna find some stuff that you wouldn't find anywhere else.
I really, 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 really want a Fleer. I don't know why I want a Fleer for some reason.
What grade do you want?
See, that's where it gets a little complicated. I know I could afford.
What's the PSA 8 sell for?
Oh, the PSA 8. So what those? I'm still learning the market because it's weird how people grade it, price it. But the last PSA 8 did 63.
Yeah, so I think they're down to now.
Yeah, so a 9's probably like 9 to 8 or something like that. I don't know. 9's going for. I can't find one. A 9's going for probably like 10K. So I probably want like an 8 or something if I could trade. I don't know why I want one, but something just tells me like get it while it's low still. I feel like it's still low.
Well, you gotta think we went to the national when we first started the channel, was that 2001?
Uh-huh.
A 9 BGS 9, not even a PSA 9. You call it be PSA 9 prices, right?
Yeah.
At that time, a BGS 9 was $9,000. So a PSA 9 was
That's
much.
what I want to do. Because there's some guy that always there's sellers or vendors that always have the Fleer and like BGS. And I'm just like, bro, like this is no brainer. Like I know what to do with this,
Well,
but
I was back in the day, more people
scary.
big cards were back
That's what I'm saying. So that's why, like, in my head, I'm like, okay, if I could flip, I know what is it, SGC 8, I mean, a BGS 8 is going for. It's going for like 4,500. PSA 8 is probably going for a little bit more. Like, let me check right now. PSA 8 is going for like, it's going for like 2,000 more.
Yeah.
So this is how I see it. I'm gonna buy the this is my thinking. I'm gonna buy the BGS, whatever it is. I'm gonna look at the subgrades. I'm gonna look, and the subgrades is like crucial, but you gotta look at the card because the card is almost 40 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to think that like there's it's an old card. It's gonna age. So
with a card like that, I always have a question: do you send it in and let them crack it out and regrade, or do you crack it out?
That's a good question.
On the high end stuff, I've never.
That the Shea BGS 9 I got. Let me see if I still I keep all of my the stuff that I cracked.
Yeah,
stuff that I cracked.
But you cracked that out yourself, right?
Yeah, because I still had to at the time it wasn't that hard, but now these things are getting harder. FD, like I don't know what they doing to these slabs.
They're trying to deter you from cracking it out.
Yeah, so I'll probably take it to somebody that I know, or you could do that. Here, this is the here's the
slab doctor knows how to crack those nails. Yeah,
see, he knows how to crack. No, he definitely knows how to crack it up. But there's an option on PSA where you could send it in as whatever.
And and they'll crack. And
if they think it's worth cracking to get a higher grade, then they'll do it. So I mean, if it comes down to that, I mean, I'll throw it on PSA. I mean,
that might be right.
But I mean, if it's like an easy crack, then I'll probably take it to somebody. But I would like to have one. I don't know why. I don't know why I want one, but I probably just want one to hold it and then just see what happens, or just crack it and then see what happens from there. Because I mean, at the end of the day, this dude's the greatest basketball player to ever play the game. Like it's not even. There's no ends. There's nothing in between. Like he's the best.
And I think when we get to the playoffs, we start to realize just who he is.
Not just him, like Kobe. Like
Kobe. I say people disrespect him because he has no voice. He's top 5 for me.
Bro, he's easy top 5, and you hit it right on the needle. He has no voice, so nobody could be like.
That's I like. Jack speaks up for him.
Yeah, that's the part I hate the most about this whole situation. It's just like people just bypass him, and nobody checks him. I'm like, bro, like check this, like check so and so, like do not just think it's AI, Dwayne Wade, MJ. There's a huge gap. There's like
and me personally, I know some people. I've talked to some friends. They're like, man, you're rough on AI. There's a big gap to me between Kobe Bryant and AI.
Oh, I mean, they're like 5 inches apart. 6
I'm just saying,
apart.
shooting percentages, the tempo of the game, how you manage your team. I remember when Philadelphia won the first game, and everybody was panicking. Like, man, just let Kobe and Shaq do that thing, bro. There's no way Kobe and Shaq is losing to the dudes that were playing with AI. There's no way. So, did you see AI named his top 5 all time and didn't mention Iguodala?
Why would he mention Iguodala?
Bro, see, all tripping.
No, but like what? Like in terms of like
no, bro. Let me pull up Andre Iguodala.
No, but I'm talking about
with AI.
But what was like his teammates?
Yes, they played in Philadelphia.
Okay, all right, okay, that's what I meant. That's not. I thought you meant like top 5 overall. Like, come on, bro. Okay, Max Kellerman. Max Kellerman.
Philly. Let me dude, he was averaging 18, 19, almost 20 points a game with Philly.
Bro, he was a monster when he was with
when AI was there. He shot 45% from the field, 32% from the 3. I mean, this dude was
Well, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's not even a question. When you're able to win an MVP against LeBron, you're already in there.
That's what I'm saying. And people acting like I was just shocked that he named some players, like he put Stackhouse in there and stuff like that. But to me, Iguodala was something special with him. I don't think the two dudes got along now. I don't think they did. And you got to think Iguodala went from Philly to Denver, straight to Golden State, and started winning championships, bro. He got in Golden State in 2013, 2014.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when they lost to San Antonio and kept it moving. Right after that, kept it moving.
Man, it's gonna be
interesting. Puts on the Golden State Warriors uniform next year. I think it's changes coming, baby.
You always try to find a way to throw Golden State in there. You know what
changes coming.
I think about no Golden State right now.
Okay, but they will be. Wait a year to 2 years from now. See what we're talking about.
I'm gonna be sick to my stomach if that happens.
No, you better get ready to be sick. And I'm being up by the Chase Center, working on my 2-step.
That's crazy. He's a 2-step. We'll see. We shall see. Because they gotta figure some stuff out to get this going. Because
they need a big man, and they need a small forward.
Oh, so you're letting go of a Wiggy?
I'm not going Wiggy, Kuminga. I'm cleaning the house, bro. Trish Jackson Davis gone.
Too wild. This dude that'd be wild.
Clean the house. The only people that's staying is Gary Payton II, Steph, Clay, Draymond. Everybody else has to go.
That's funny. We shall see.
Gonna be interesting, man. Like I said, to me, I think we're all cheated if we don't see Steph in the playoffs. Bro, come on, man. You know,
I ain't know nothing about Steph anymore, FD.
bro, don't hate on greatness, man.
No, I'm not hating on greatness, but I'm okay being there.
You know, before we get off here, you know, Caitlin Clark's struggling, right?
Oh, come on, FD. Don't even start. FD, come on.
They start talking about the pressure.
Bro, FD, you playing. I was surprised how close. I thought the game was gonna be over in the second quarter. I was surprised it was close to halfway to third quarter. They blew them out. That's how surprised I was.
How many games are the FIFA gonna win? I'm gonna give them 6.
Bro, they gonna make the playoffs. Stop playing.
Okay.
She's
struggling.
She is, but she's still playing well.
She's slow left to right. That's why she gets ripped every night. She's slow left to right.
She gonna get there.
Did you see her come in versus the best player in the league and get herself swatted?
Adrian, bro, come on, FD. They playing like a borderline.
You're gonna lose me with women basketball talk. Travis, you gotta get lost for a minute.
You gonna lose me with basketball, bro? Y'all tripping, bro. I'm telling you right now, the WNBA is gonna be better than the NHL and the MLB.
It's already better than the men's tournament, anything like that. Nobody's talking about that, Travis. Are you talking about that?
Right, bro, the WNBA is a great time, and it has expanded 2 more teams. Y'all better stop sleeping. They got to go and stay
to a game, man.
Yeah, I want to go when they play. Oh, that's what I want to look up. I want to go when they play against Sabrina or when the Aces come back. I wouldn't mind. I
love to see an Aces game. I love to see Audrey Wilson in person.
I would not mind seeing Miss Plum since she
Oh, so she what? Untied the knot?
This dude Darren Waller fumbled the bag, literally and figuratively.
I think there's a lot to that story that probably in a documentary years from now. There's a lot to that story.
Well, I mean,
talk about that dude, man.
That sucks. Okay, the Aces come June 9th. I'm trying to see when the Liberty come.
What's over June 9th? Hold on, man. What's happening?
That's when the whatever their name is. The Aces come to town. When do they come over? Oh, they don't come to August.
Who comes August? Aces?
No, Aces come in June.
June what?
June 9th.
What day of the week is that?
Sunday.
I'm gonna have to make that happen, young man. I think Junior wants to see that. I gotta get that. I gotta make that happen. Are they playing at the Staples Center, Crypto?
Yeah, they're playing at the Crib.
I'm gonna make that happen.
They playing at the Crib. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all tripping on basketball NBA players, bro. They
Look at Travis. Look at Travis out here. Travis says high school basketball is better, and the top teams. What is wrong with people? And the top teams will wax. We just got disrespect going on. I got some cards back from the Slap Doctor.
Is that a Wiseman courtside?
Wiseman Gold.
Is that his rookie year?
Second year.
What do you think? He's gonna jam?
I think he said yes. Looks pretty darn good. Got it off eBay. Got a few Wiseman here, man. Got the same year out of 5 purple.
What the hell? Oh man, that's what.
Let me show you a few of these. Hold on here. Shh. Then what we got? We got the black gold 3rd year.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Black
That's
gold.
amazing.
What else we got? We got a green. Excuse me, out of 5. 3rd year.
You just find this on eBay?
Yeah, man, stuff is cheap. Nobody wants Wise. This is a out of 20 rookie bronze.
Oh, but don't you have that already?
Yeah, bro. You gotta double up when it's cheap, baby.
Dude is
I think
crazy.
that's the 3rd or 4th one I have. This is out of 35 3rd year.
What this dude just come with all these flavors and colors tonight.
Yeah, man.
I knew something was up with you with the green shirt. I knew something.
We got that Mojo rookie year.
Oh, that one's fire. What do you say about that one?
Most of these he ranked pretty highly. Then I went to the archives, the back guys, and I got this Shaq 2003 base chrome.
Oh,
I pulled this in 2003. Yeah, bro.
That is crazy. That is wild. That Wiseman
on Topps cartoon that I pulled back in the day.
That Wiseman is crazy.
Then we got another LeBron cartoon. Then I pulled out a Vince Carter rookie card. It probably won't grade that well. It's probably 7.
What the hell?
But I remember pulling this. And then I got This is pretty decent. I mean, a bazooka, Kobe.
Oh, you had all of them? You had them all? Check all of them?
Yeah. And then this is the one that shocked me. He think this might gem. Kobe Topps Chrome rookie base. I mean, Kobe Topps Chrome base.
You think that's going to gem?
That's what he thought.
Oh, I mean,
I just pulled this out. I said I might as well see because the borders look pretty good.
That's crazy.
So all these cards I pulled, bro, except for the Wise. All this other stuff I pulled back in the day. Been in the game, baby.
That's insane. The Wise is still hunting. The Wise man is still hunting. That's crazy.
We shall see, young man.
I mean, you might as well just double down, like you said, while it's cheap.
Right? Dude, some of this stuff is dirt cheap, bro. I think I picked up this black gold for like $50.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking at some Kyrie stuff. I still got all my Kyrie stuff hidden, but I'm just thinking of ways once he wins if he wins another championship this year, I'm just thinking ways. I'm just gonna be like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm excited.
I'm excited to see the grade on that card where he's shooting over Steph.
Oh, I haven't even checked, man. But it's a holiday, man. PSA, once it's the holidays weekend, they just start celebrating the holiday on Wednesday or something. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh, my Brandon Miller came back at a PSA 10. So I hope he does well, bro. I really hope he does well.
Oh, I think Brandon. What you got, Brandon Miller? What?
The silver.
Oh,
I cracked the. Was it a 9.5?
Gonna be nice, my man.
He's gonna take LaMelo's spot.
I think he's nice.
So we'll see what happens. I'm just waiting for PSA because I really want to know what this the Kyrie one is gonna be, because that's one I'm like
Yeah,
really.
it'd be interesting. It's a thicker car. It looked nice. Be interesting to see what it's graded at.
But yeah.
But JD, man, I appreciate you being on. I don't want to keep you on too late. I know. Do you work tomorrow?
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, what you talking about? Unfortunately, no.
That was trying to be funny. No, it's a holiday, FD.
Yeah, I don't work either. Yeah, so it's a holiday for you all, definitely. I don't work either. I'll be here chilling. Junior and I are gonna go to, he started BJJ class, so we're gonna go to the park and practice some things he should be doing in class. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
What made you want to do that?
Because I took classes before, and Junior needs to get feedback from people that's not in his house, and he needs to know what it's like to be tired, and he needs to learn some discipline, when to talk, when not to talk, stuff like that. So I thought this would reinforce some of that. So tomorrow we're going to practice a few things.
You took classes of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu too?
Yeah, when I first moved to LA years ago.
So you're gonna bro, I definitely
take classes in Santa Monica. Now I only took a few classes, man. It's not
it don't matter if you know how to choke somebody out.
Yeah, you learn how to choke people out, and there's a lot of similarities between playing a line and football.
Oh yeah, you gotta move your hands and your
it's a lot of hand moving and replacement and grabbing stuff, and it's a lot of that. So naturally, when I came in the first couple of classes, I was doing pretty decently just on some basic drills because I had played football before.
Damn, does he like it so far or what? Because I'm
thinking I think he enjoys it. I want him to start. Junior has never been in a situation where he has to take direction from a person and do something. He's never been in that. So he's only taken 8 or 9 classes. It's just getting him familiar with that. Take direction. Do what you're supposed to do. Listen. Watch the instructor when they tell you the next move. And then go do the next move.
Yeah, I might do that too. Yeah, because Andrew always telling me that you should put him in. I'm like, I know, but
Oh, there's girls in there. Junior's
I know, but she's maybe like in a year from now, like when she's actually going to school. Like you said,
oldest daughter.
She's gonna turn 5 next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like you said, yeah, that's true. Because they need to hear a voice from outside the house.
Bro. It's very important to me. It's very important that they start taking direction. Because Junior's been around his teacher, but his teacher's not talking about anything physical, and he doesn't have to pay attention while he's tired. That was the biggest thing about football I had to learn. Man, you got to hit a snap count in the huddle. You better be paying attention if your ass is tired or not. Nobody's going to be listening to, oh, man, I missed a snap count because I was tired. Nobody wants to hear that, man. So, yeah. And then for me, I had to learn how to be dirty. Like, you may be in the game, bro, where it rained the night before. So you might be jacked up by the time this game was over. I had to get used to it.
Mm-hmm. You're right. So that's not a bad idea. I might consider that for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he has girls in his class, boys. They wrestle they get cut off in pairs. They cut boys and girls up. And some of these girls are taking it to Junior. Junior also has to learn. Junior's strong, but he'll come in here and wrestle me and put his strength on me. It's still unusual for him to put his strength on a person he really doesn't know. So I can watch him in class. I sit there through every class, and I watch him. And he'll let some people flip him and do certain things because he doesn't know him. He's just a naturally nice dude, man. He ain't got that dog out yet. You know what I'm saying? He's got to bring that dog on people.
Damn, don't do that.
He'll him a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Just take him to the Draymond class. He'll be fine.
Yeah. Draymond definitely will let people feel him. Where's your next year when he has a dominant center, bro?
Oh my god, that's gonna be funny. That's crazy.
Wait till he looks over and there's a dominant center over there. Woo! I'm hyped already, man. Wait till this word comes, JD. I'm gonna hit you up. I don't care if it's 9 a.m. Just like when we got rid of Jordan Poole. Remember I called you up?
No, you're right. I'll never forget that.
I was hyped. Get Poole out of here, man. Get some real talent. Take that money. Everybody, I told somebody the other day, everybody that was in the locker room after that championship talking about we got the bag. They got Poole out. Now they about to get Wiggs.
This dude is crazy, bro. That's gonna be only time will tell. The season's about to be over in 2 weeks, so we'll see what happens.
Mr. Thomas, we're almost on our way out. What's up, brothers? Happy for you, JD, Kyrie to the moon. Yeah, JD's over here beaming, man.
I know. I'm glowing of excitement.
Hey,
They just gotta finish the job.
What's that, sir? What'd you say, D?
They just gotta finish the job. It ain't. It is not.
I think they're definitely gonna finish this job, and then they're gonna start cooking on Boston.
We'll see. I'm not gonna get too happy until it's 0-0.
I respect that. Your shoes, I respect that.
So I can't wait.
Thank everybody for being here. You could be anyplace else, but you decided to be here. I hope everybody enjoys their Memorial Day. I'm taking tomorrow off on what's to play. Maybe back on later in the week, but we'll see. JD, I hope you have a good night. Tell your family hello.
All right, big fella. I'll see you soon.
All right, man. Peace.